So Galvaston, what are your opinions on sequels?
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, I knew you'd say that.
Oh, you really are an idiot, aren't you?
So many films surpass their originals in my opinion.
Alright, name one.
You know, you've got Jaws 2, The Revenge, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. There's just so many great examples, don't you think?
Oh, whatever.
Ugh, whatever you. Ugh. Anyway, so this is where things get a little bit strange, viewers. Wait, why? Well, because horror sequels only mean one of two things. Yeah, louder or worse. Exactly. And yet somehow, against all logic, this film is neither. Which feels suspicious. Tonight we're stepping back inside the Universal Lab, where electricity solves absolutely everything, and life consequences are more of a, suggestion. We're in sequel territory. And not just any sequel. This is the one where the monster gets all the feelings. Ew. Which is a mistake. And science decide that one monster, well, maybe just isn't quite enough. Yeah, so they make another one. Correct, sir. That never ends well.
Yeah, and statistically, this is already a disaster.
No. This edition of Jack's Horror Corner, we're talking about The Bride of Frankenstein. A sequel that took one look at the original and went, yeah, but what if you make it a bit weirder? So first, quick recap. The monster actually survived the fire at the mill. Yeah, the flames did not take. The villagers, ineffective. Justice system, non-existent. So he escapes into the woods. Yeah, cold, alone, gay, probably gay. You never know. And still not understanding why the villagers hate him so much. You know, apart from all the rampaging and the murders. And let's be honest, the Uggo face. Which is the ongoing theme at this point. Meanwhile, Dr. Frankenstein's at home, in bed. Yeah, and totally claiming that he's done with science and grave digging, which is only a good thing. I will never create life again. Well, sure, especially not with a hunchback named Fritz. He's dead. Enter Dr. Pretorius. Yeah, the most suspicious man ever invited indoors. Obviously discluding Dracula. Yeah, and he shows up with, tiny people in jars. As you do. Which admittedly is not a normal social call. Yeah, and he tempts Frankenstein back into creating creatures and monsters and ghouls and things. But not with fame. Oh, no. And not with power either. Just with a simple promise to create a mate for the monster. Because of course that's what he wants. This film is mad. Ah! Yeah. And out in the wilderness, the monster finally finds a blind hermit. Crab. Man. Best scene in the movie. And the hermit can't see him because he's blind. So his eyes don't work. Because he's blind. And that's why I can't see him. Because he's blind. Yeah, so he doesn't judge him. Because he's blind. They share food. Wine. Music. And friendship. Real human connection. Yeah. And just for a moment, this film becomes gentle. Which means it will not last long. Villagers show up, burn the place to the ground, to obviously help the hermit. After all, nothing says help like burning your home abode down to the floor. And they chase the monster away. It's tragic. And this is where it really hurts. Yeah, because he's not really angry. He's just lonely, you see. He just wants a friend. And that's far worse. So Pretorius and Frankenstein stop building a mate. Plasticine and Play-Doh and hopes and dreams. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, damn it. Yeah, Frankenstein insists that he doesn't want to. Yeah, while fully participating. Yeah, and with enthusiasm as well, and I mean full relish. The lab scene is huge this time. All the sparks and bells and whistles.
Yeah, peak gothic theatre.
And then, she lives! The bride awakes, iconic hair, flowing white robe, bandages, stitches, the whole works. And then she sees the monster.
And screams.
Yeah, but not in fear, more...
Rejection.
Yeah, that one. And just when the monster finally had some hope...
It lasts about 5 seconds max.
And so he makes a choice.
His first real full decision.
If I can't belong, then this is the end. And in a moment of true humanity, the monster lets his creator live with his bride and pulls the plunger and destroys the lab with him in it.
Which, you know, I think is fair.
Yeah, and that's why this film works. Not only is it the right balance of horror, comedy, fantasy, but most importantly, tragedy. And somehow it all comes together in a beautiful black and white ribbon.
You expected a monster sequel.
You get a story about loneliness and rejection, some of these key human markers that we've all experienced in our own lives. So that's why this film gets 5 skulls out of 5, for turning a sequel into something stranger, sadder, and yet somehow even better than the iconic original.
Yeah, and I give it 5 just for the hairstyles.
Yeah. Sequels month continues next week, folks.
Things get bigger.
Weirder.
Yeah, less stable.
And please like, share and subscribe. Build our audience out there, folks. Become part of the horror horde.
You two are Barbie, you know that. Both of you.
And welcome to Jack's Horror Corner.
Unfortunately.
And scene.
I'm the only same one here. We're doomed.